YouTube, man. We got another video, bro. Now, unfortunately, I think Giannis just betrayed the Milwaukee Bucks. And to make matter worse, unfortunately, that is my team. The team I was born into is literally, you see, it's right here, bro. I don't know if you can see, it's right there. So, like, bro, I literally don't know, like, how to even feel this pain, how to cope with no hope, how to stay afloat, how to travel on this boat without Giannis, our GOAT. I don't know what to do anymore. So I finna see what the flight mic got to say about Giannis. I actually need to speak to Giannis or like see something of that Giannis said or something. Like, bro, Giannis, I just need an answer, bro. Like, cause if you leave the Milwaukee Bucks, it's quite frankly nothing left. We don't have a football team. We got the Packers, but they all the way in Green Bay. The Brewers is a baseball team, but I don't watch baseball, so I'm just stuck. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, get into the video, and no signal. No signal. You gotta fix that
The league is
screen.
investigating the Bucks for their handling of the player participation policy in regards to the health of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis had told reporters that he's ready to play, while the team told investigators that Giannis declined to participate in 3-on-3 scrimmages as part of his return protocol.
The Milwaukee Bucks are going nowhere, and Giannis is sitting up there saying, I want to play. They tried to put it on him, and he ain't having it.
So Giannis just stood in front of the cameras in Milwaukee and told the world that the Milwaukee Bucks are basically lying about him.
I feel good. I've said this since day one. After the injury, I felt good. Felt good to go.
He used the word slap in the face.
Wait. What did Giannis say?
They tried to put it on him, and he ain't having it.
So Giannis just stood in front of the cameras in Milwaukee and told the whole world that the Milwaukee Bucks are basically lying about him.
I feel good. I've said this since day one. After the injury, I felt good. Felt good to go.
He used the word slap in the face. He dropped an F-bomb. He said the relationship between him and the franchise needs couples therapy. And then, less than 24 hours later, the NBA confirmed they're officially investigating the Milwaukee Bucks. This is not a normal injury update. This is a two-time MVP, the most loyal superstar of his generation, publicly going to war with the only franchise he's ever
played
known.
for.
With 9 games left in the season that the Bucks were already eliminated from.
Nobody told me that the Milwaukee Bucks was eliminated from contention of the NBA 2020-2026 playoff, bro. Nobody told me that the NBA eliminated the Milwaukee. It's crisis. Oh, like, come on. Why can't we just get it right? We had the championship in our hands not too long ago. I was looking at gold. It was sunny outside every day when we won the championship, bro. It just rained the other day. Like, come on, bro. What are we doing? Giannis should not be not happy in the. It's the office, bro. We gotta clear the office out, bro. We gotta hire niggas like me, niggas like Aaron Rodgers. You feel me? We gotta hire all them people, bro. We need Oscar Robertson up there, bro. I don't care, Kareem Abdul and Jabbar, bro. Like, I just don't know, bro. We just need it all, bro. Like, come on. What are you talking about?
But why would Giannis want to play so badly? Why would the Milwaukee Bucks be so adamant about shutting him down? The whole thing doesn't make sense. There's nothing really to play for here. Now, here's the craziest part. There's a detail buried inside the league's own statement that completely flips this story on its head. Once you hear it, the whole I want to play narrative looks completely different. And we're going to get to that. We're going to break down the contract bomb that has the entire league preparing for a Giannis trade this summer. We're going to talk about why his little brother is secretly at the center of this entire thing.
Is this really finna happen?
We need to understand how a Milwaukee Bucks team that has made it to the playoffs for 9 years in a row ended up in this position.
I need to see why.
Players screaming at the front office in front of cameras. It's my favorite day of the week. On Tuesday!
Hey, I didn't come to the video to see LeBron James, bro. I came to talk about Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks. Nigga, don't ever flash LeBron James up on my channel again. The flight mic.
So at the time that I'm recording this, there aren't any basketball plays out yet, but I have a really good play that I'm going heavy on today, and I'm going to let you know about it in just a sec. First, to sign up for PrizePicks, make sure you use my promo code to get $50 when you make a play of $5 or more, and then tail this play. I got Scotty Barnes.
Hey, stop promoting your stuff on my YouTube channel too, bro. What are you doing?
Make it thrilled with the team if you want to save some money. Monthly
Showing too
in the
much.
description sponsoring today's video.
And then you get me an ad after, bro. I ain't gonna lie to Flight Mike, bro. How this?
2 additional hours of coverage
I'm
at
sorry,
1 p.m.
already,
Eastern.
bro.
Thursday, April
Already,
9th,
bro.
Friday, April 10th. The Masters.
You gotta
now
find somebody else,
begins
bro.
on
That just made
Prime.
me mad. I might report this video after,
Lose
bro,
a
just
lot of money
because.
sports betting
Like,
on
come on, 2
DraftKings
ads,
or
my nigga. This nigga got a
FanDuel.
mustache.
You
Mic check 1 2 1
Bare
2.
chin.
What's going on,
Elbow
everybody?
chin,
So let's
like,
rewind.
bro.
March 15th, the Milwaukee Bucks are facing off against the Indiana Pacers. Giannis throws down a dunk in the third quarter. He lands awkwardly and he walks off with what the team would later call a hyperextended left knee and a bone bruise. He had 31 points in 23 minutes that night. The Bucks
Ooh,
won
that's
the game,
dominant.
and nobody in that arena had any idea it was the last time Giannis would wear a Milwaukee Bucks jersey this season. 2 weeks later, Milwaukee was officially eliminated from playoff contention. The first time the franchise has missed the playoffs since 2016. 9 straight postseason appearances gone. And without Giannis in the lineup, this team has been a dumpster fire. 2-8 in the games he's missed, including a 133-101
Bro, it was
beatdown
that
by the
bad?
Boston Celtics on Friday night, and a loss to the Spurs that mathematically ended their season.
Next season, next season, bro, Milwaukee, we stepping up, baby. We taking a stand. We're bringing back the Bucks. We're bringing back the Bucks, bro. This is a grievance to my knowledge of infrastructure of the Bucks, bro. Like, bro, what I'm trying to say is, like, the Bucks are just disappointing me. They just literally disappointed me, bro. We missed the playoffs. Nigga, we haven't had 30 wins yet. Are we terrible?
At the time I'm recording this video, they're sitting at 30 wins and
at least we got 30
losses,
wins.
locked into the 11th seed in the East. The only thing the Milwaukee Bucks are playing for at this point is lottery balls. And that, my dear viewer,
I want the lottery.
is where this entire thing starts. So here's what's happening behind the scenes. With the playoffs out of reach, the Milwaukee Bucks have a choice. They can let Giannis play out in the string of meaningless basketball games and risk re-aggravating his injury, or they can shut him down, protect their asset, and tank for a better draft
Keep
pick.
him safe. I don't want Giannis to be hurt.
101. I mean, we've never seen a tank race like this in NBA history. Every losing team in the league does this. So the Milwaukee Bucks made their choice. The Athletic first reported it, then Shams confirmed it on ESPN. Milwaukee approached
that's
Giannis about
Shams
getting shut down for the rest of the year, and Giannis flat out said, "No, thank you. I want to play." This is where it gets really weird, so stay with me. According to Giannis, after that initial conversation with Doc Rivers and their general manager John Horst, the Bucks just stopped talking to him about it. His own words was, "I had an initial conversation with who I should be talking to, which is Coach Doc. And the initial conversation is that I want to play. And after that, I've never
see why
had a
Giannis would wanna
conversation
play.
again. Nobody has ever approached me about not playing or whatever the plan is." Picture that for a second. You're the face of the franchise. You're a 2-time MVP. You're an
Almost
NBA
3
champion.
Look at his
And the
arms.
front
He
office.
look like Mr. Fantastic. This picture like can be edited. Like, how is he almost touching the Bill Russell MVP and he's standing on the ground? Nigga, this nigga Giannis is taller than everybody think. They say he's 6'11", bro. That nigga might be 6'17" or even 6'20". Cause ain't no way his arms is reaching almost the top of the bro. There's no way he's touching the top, bro. And the MVP in his hand. That's the Bill O'Brien MVP too. That's the one that Bill Russell be giving out. That's the one Bill Russell be giving out for the after the NBA championships. Look at Chris Middleton in the background, bro. My bad. I'm just noticing everybody.
Instead of having an actual conversation,
It just hurts
with
that
you,
Giannis
just
is trying to
starts
leave
ruling
us.
you out
I don't understand
game after
it.
game on injury reports, 10 straight games,
I don't
11
believe
straight
it.
games, while you're sitting in pregame warmups, dunking, sweating, and telling everyone that you feel fine. And that's where this thing blows up. On Friday night, an hour before tip-off against Boston, Giannis Antetokounmpo sets fire to the entire thing.
What'd he
On
do?
Friday night, Giannis sits down with reporters from the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel and The Athletic, and he just unloads. This isn't a measured response from Giannis's PR team, and it's very obvious when you hear what he has to say.
What do you
Giannis
have to
comes
say?
out and says, "I've never seen a case of a player saying my caliber of playing. That's like I'm saying it publicly. I want to fucking play." You know
Ooh.
what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever seen this. And he's actually right about that, guys. Think about how rare this is. We've
He
seen
do
the
need to
opposite
play.
of this situation a million times. Superstars sitting out games with mystery injuries, teams
Yeah.
covering for them.
That nigga
Load
Kawhi got some
management
flakes in
memes.
his head.
Kawhi Leonard has built an entire
He was playing
career
Uno, but he
on
didn't want to
this.
play basketball.
You do not see two-time MVP standing at a podium screaming, "Put me in, coach," while the entire team says no. This is unprecedented, and there is no recent comparison. It goes even further. Giannis would say,
You know who you are dealing with. So for somebody to come and tell me that to not play or to not compete, it's like a slap in my face. So I don't know where the relationship goes from there.
let's pay attention to that final sentence. I don't know where the relationship goes.
He's talking about some for somebody to come tell me in life race and then gun green. Hey Giannis, I feel you, bro. I actually agree with you. I'm feeling your pain. I can't lie, and I don't even know how the Bucks is gonna deal with this, but push come to shove, can we get a player in a pick or something? Like, bro, I'm trying to be good next year, bro. I can't be reacting to nobody trash, man. I'm gonna have to jump ships. I'm gonna have to really stay where PG at. I'm gonna have to go to Philadelphia. I might have to pick up a new team too. I do got the Rockets also because I got a man Thompson, and I so happen to actually mess with LeBarian Filon, so wherever he gets drafted, so I guess I could be on his team too. And then I guess I got Paulo Banchero since I am a Duke Daredevils. Yeah, I got a lot of teams. Okay, good. Hey, come on, Milwaukee, step it up so y'all can be the main. Right now, y'all not the main squeeze, bro. Come on.
From here. That is not a sentence you say about an organization that you plan on staying with for the long term. That is the kind of sentence that we're going to rehash over the next couple of months when we discuss Giannis
but he do get paid for that, I guess.
Remember that line, because the contract situation we're about to get into makes that quote a lot scarier than it sounds right now. But before we get there, Giannis brought up something that almost nobody is talking about, and it might be the most important part of this entire story. Earlier this season, Alex Antetokounmpo, Giannis's youngest brother, made his NBA
Giannis got another brother.
Bucks. That made the Antetokounmpos the third set of three brothers to all play for the same franchise in NBA history. Giannis, Thanasis, and now Alex.
They on the same team.
Brothers,
so look,
uniform.
let me go back to this. So look, this is actually a shame because I don't know why this is happening, bro. We got one brother that wants to play but can't play due to his ability to being trash. We got another brother that's on the team because the other brother don't want to play, but they trying to make this brother happy, so this brother has to get on the team, which will make this brother happy. But this brother is not happy because this brother wants to play, but this brother cannot play because the office don't want him to play to keep him safe and secure. So we got the case of trash, mad, and mad. Like, that's literally what it is, bro. I don't know what it is, but it's something like that. This nigga doing all these hand signs. Look, he too happy to not be playing for us. He too happy to be on the same team and not play. Like Cowabunga, no, my nigga, get on the field, come on, do something, play rugby or something, go chase your dreams, my nigga. I know your dream not playing basketball, it can't be your dream, bro. Cause I once had a dream too, my nigga, but you feel me? Like, come on, new adventures, go somewhere else.
Now Alex, three brothers,
like, look, he's just taking up cap space too. He's just sitting there taking up the space on the bench. My nigga, I could have tried out for the G League team and made the team, and he would have been holding me back because he there, because he Giannis' brother, bro. Man.
And on Friday, when reporters pushed Giannis on why he wants to play in meaningless games for a team going nowhere, this is what he said.
Because I heard somebody say that, he says that he wants to play, but he doesn't really want to play. First of all, I don't know who gives you information like that. I don't know. You be an idiot. You have an opportunity to play with your brother.
Yeah.
You're 8 years older than him. When I played my first NBA game, I was 11 years old. You know, when my dad passed away, I pretty much raised him, and he's able to be on the team and suit up. And
exactly.
To be great.
That hits differently. Giannis
I feel you, Giannis.
Alex after their father Charles passed away in 2017.
RP Charles
and now
Antetokounmpo.
for the first and maybe the only time in their entire lives, they have a chance to share an NBA floor together. And the Bucks are telling him no. You can be a cynical front office and say,
yeah, but we need to tank so we could get AJ DeBanza.
But from Giannis' side, this is personal and this is about family. Think about the sacrifices Giannis has made for the Milwaukee Bucks. He decided to come back.
He literally stayed with the
no
Bucks.
Chance of competing. He won this franchise a championship and has been loyal to this franchise for years.
So many
has he
years.
Been toxic in the offseason in order to push the Milwaukee Bucks to try to build contenders around him? Yes. But that doesn't erase the fact that Giannis has been loyal to the Milwaukee Bucks, even though at times things look weak for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Bro, the flight mic, bro, I don't know what you got going, bro, but you promoting your stuff too much times, bro. This is on my YouTube channel too, my nigga. This is on my YouTube channel too, so just remember that. Take courtesy at least, bro. It's actually making me mad.
In a separate interview with the
Behind the
Milwaukee
back.
Journal-Sentinel, Giannis dropped another bomb that flew
Hey, get to the lane,
under
Giannis.
the
I like
radar.
that.
He
That's
admitted
smooth.
that this season has been the hardest of his career for the first time ever. He's been separated from his family. The exact quote was, "This was my first time in my career being away from my family. I was here and my family wasn't. My body was in the
What
game,
does he mean by
but
that?
my mind was not." Why? Because he kept his family away from Milwaukee on purpose to shield them from the trade rumors. Now hold all of this in your head. The brother, the dad, the family, the slap in the face. Because at this point in the story, Giannis is the obvious good guy, the wrong superstar who gave his best years to the Milwaukee Bucks, won them a championship, was a two-time MVP during his time with Milwaukee, and the Milwaukee Bucks are obviously the villain here. Except there's one thing we have to come back to, and it's buried inside the NBA statement, and I have to admit, it doesn't make Giannis look that great.
We've been using Huffines fleet vehicles for about 5 years.
Another
as a native
ad.
North Texas company.
So on Saturday afternoon, the day after Giannis went nuclear at the podium, the NBA puts out an official statement
They
on
put
the
out the
investigation.
dispute.
And in that statement, the league drops a piece of information that absolutely
Faye,
nobody
Giannis,
saw
that's
coming.
nasty.
The investigation has found that the Bucks scheduled Giannis
The NBA's players participation policy investigation into hold on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that did not make no type of sense. The NBA's player participation policy investigation into the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo is ongoing, and certain facts remain in dispute. An NBA spokesman person said the investigation has found that the Bucks scheduled Giannis to work out last week. 3 scrimmages, part-term play, process, climb, practice. Their agreement whether the team requested Giannis participate, work out earlier this, and their league continue to monitor. Dang. All right, so basically what they were saying was that Giannis was literally not trying to participate in the group workouts, even though he said he wanted to play. He just wanted to play in the game but not practice with the team. Giannis, I'm sorry, that's unfortunately how a team does not go. A team is spelled T-E-A-M. Now, there is M-E in there, but that's when you are Giannis Antetokounmpo. So, I guess you could do the things you're doing. Hey, the Milwaukee Bucks just need to let this nigga play, bro.
to
I
work
can't
out
lie.
last week in
They just need to
3-on-3
let him play, bro. I ain't
scrimmages
gonna
as
lie.
part of his return
can
to
run
play
an
process.
organization
but
until he get
declined
traded.
to participate. Wait, so hold on. Wait, what? Let me get this straight. Giannis stands in front of cameras on Friday and says,
I'm available to play. Right
Yeah.
now, I'm available. Why aren't the Milwaukee Bucks playing me?
Because
and
you're
the
not
narrative
practicing, though.
explodes. Everyone takes Giannis' side. The NBPA puts out a statement basically calling the Bucks tankers. Twitter is going nuts. Sports talk shows are roasting.
I don't think we're
Milwaukee.
losing on
And
purpose.
bear
I
in
actually just
mind,
genuinely
Adam
think
Silver
that we're
has
not
been
that
on a
good.
witch hunt for tanking teams this season. I mean, the Utah Jazz got fined $500,000 months ago
That's
for
almost $1
tanking.
million.
The Indiana Pacers got a $100,000
Hey.
fine for tanking. So if anything, Adam Silver is out trying to prove that teams are intentionally holding their stars out. But less than 24 hours later, the NBA itself confirms that the Bucks did try to put Giannis through the standard return to play protocol.
Literally, they
3-on-3
was trying to make him take
scrimmages,
too long.
The actual basketball activity that would
Ooh,
prove
lay
he
him.
can play. And Giannis said no. When Doc Rivers was asked about this, he just said that Giannis is simply not healthy. Now, to be fair to Giannis, there's still
Is he
a
or is he
disagreement
not?
about whether he was asked to do another group workout earlier this past week. The league's exact words were the facts remain in dispute. And Giannis can absolutely make the argument that 3-on-3 scrimmages are unnecessary if
Literally.
he knows his body is fine. He knows his body better than anyone. But here's the issue. In the end,
He is in his own body, so it doesn't really matter what, like, you know what you feel, bro. You know what you're going through, bro. So if you like, the Bucks can't tell. I don't know, because then again, Giannis is not a doctor, my nigga. He's a nigga from Greek mythology, so like, he's not a doctor. He don't got that. He don't got a PhD or a GEHD. He might not even got a bachelor's degree or something. Like, bro, let the doctors know some stuff though.
NBA's
But then the
return
Bucks could
to
be
play
doing some sketchy
protocol,
stuff,
you
though.
don't just skip the steps. You don't get to declare yourself healthy in a press conference. You go through the process, you check the boxes, the team doctors clear you, and then you play. Giannis didn't do that. And the second that detail came out, the entire Bucks are lying about my health argument had a giant asterisk slapped onto it. So is Giannis really healthy, or is he just picking and choosing what he gets to participate in? Honestly, you can read this in two completely different ways. Either the Bucks are tanking and using the the protocol as cover, or Giannis is so frustrated with the front office that he's refusing to go through their process out of pride. The truth is somewhere in the middle here. Both sides are spinning, both sides are lying a little, and that is exactly why the league is investigating in the first place. Now here's where I have to play the devil's advocate for a second, because as much as Giannis is the sympathetic figure in the story, the Bucks aren't just being evil villains here. There's an
so what are they
actual
doing then?
basketball
Explain
reason as to why they want to shut him down, and once you hear it, you might even agree with them. The first reason is Giannis has a long and scary history of calf strains. He's missed extended stretches of multiple seasons because of his right calf. And the thing about calf injuries that should terrify every Bucks fan watching this is that calf strains are one of the biggest red flags for an Achilles tear. The two are connected. The calf and the Achilles are basically part of the same chain. When Kevin Durant tore his Achilles in the 2019 NBA Finals,
Devin A. Chain or Devon A. Chain played for the Miami Supersonics or something.
He rushed back, the calf gave out, and the Achilles went with it. KD has openly said that it's changed his career forever. So when the Bucks medical staff looks at Giannis, a guy with a chronic calf history who just hyperextended his knee, who plays harder and jumps higher than maybe any human being on the planet that's at his weight, and they say, we don't think you should play in meaningless games, that is not crazy, that is responsible. That is them trying to protect their asset from the worst case scenario. Because if Giannis does suffer a calf strain, not only is he ruled out for the next year, there goes the Milwaukee Bucks' opportunity to not only trade him for a year, but also his value would diminish significantly. It would also complicate Giannis' free agency. A player that's coming off of a torn Achilles at Giannis' age is going to be viewed significantly differently. And
you'd be the same,
low-key. Have recent trauma from this. They watched this exact movie play out last year. Damian Lillard tore his Achilles in the 2025 playoffs. He tore it. It's done. This is a career-altering injury. The Bucks are still paying him $22.5 million a year to not...
Hold on. Hey, Damian Lillard. Whoa. Why is you stealing bread from us, dude? You gone now. Money ran out. Times is up. You getting paid for the Portland Trailblazers. They accept that paycheck. Don't take ours. You know what we could do with $20 million, bro? I could get a car, a house, and then I could still get some more cars and houses, bro. And then I get some food. I could DoorDash. Oh my gosh, bro. I could probably buy like a new controller, and then I could just start raging too. But damn, you stealing money. That's the moral of the story, bro. Stop. Why are you still getting $22 million? That's so much money, bro.
2030. The Bucks have lived this nightmare literally a year ago. They know exactly what an Achilles tear can cost this franchise.
4 years?
And now you want them to risk it happening to Giannis in a game against the Orlando Magic on Tuesday in April when they're already eliminated, just so he could share the court with his two brothers?
Paulo.
I could kind of see their perspective here. But that's only reason number one. Reason number two might actually be more important, and it has to do with the fact that the Milwaukee Bucks are about to head into one of the most important off seasons in franchise history with almost zero draft capital to work with. Let me break this down for you guys. The Milwaukee Bucks have been mortgaging their future for years to keep
it says another. Hold on. Whew. I'm gonna have to put on my thinking cap for this one. It say another. Stay with me now. Excruciating. Stand up now and face the sun. Yeah, another excruciating detail of the Bucks trade for Jrue Holiday has been finalized. What do you mean? What?
Back in 2020, they acquired Jrue Holiday from the Pelicans. They sent out unprotected first-round picks in 2025 and 2027, plus first-round pick swaps in 2024 and 2026. That's 4 pieces of draft capital that's gone, and it worked. They won the championship in 2021, so this was absolutely worth it. Then in 2023, they doubled down. They traded Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. They sent an unprotected 2029 first-round pick and first-round pick swaps in 2028 and 2030. 3 more pieces of draft capital that's gone. So if you're keeping score at home, the Bucks have basically no clean first round pick that they fully control between now and
28,000 or something, bro. Like, we never gonna have a first
contender in the entire NBA. So now imagine this. The Bucks are heading into the 2026 lottery. They're locked into the 11th seed in the East. If they play Giannis in these last 9 meaningless games and he leads them to a couple of wins, they could climb in the standings, which means they'd be sending an even worse pick to the Brooklyn Nets via that old Drew Holiday trade. But if they shut Giannis down, lose every game from here to the end, and slide down further in the standings, their lottery odds get better. And the one pick they actually get to keep this year, their own 2026 first, becomes way more valuable.
Come on, man.
Might be the only real building block that they have. If Giannis stays,
we need to sign
pick
somebody
becomes
young,
the
bro.
centerpiece of his next running mate. If Giannis gets traded this summer, that pick gets bundled into a package that they use to
Wait, hold on. They said we could keep Giannis and he can get a running mate. LeBarian Filing and Giannis? Hold on.
block that they have. If Giannis stays, that pick becomes the centerpiece of his next running mate. If Giannis gets traded this summer, that pick gets bundled into a package that they use to acquire whoever the next franchise cornerstone is.
Okay.
Either way, the Bucks need that lottery position. They have nothing else.
Right now,
they literally cannot afford for
dry.
Giannis to win them games right now. So when you put those reasons together, the Achilles risk and the draft capital problem, the Bucks shutting Giannis down isn't just a basketball decision, it's the only smart move that they have left. The problem is they apparently have never explained any of this to Giannis. They just did it, and that's why Giannis is screaming at a podium about a slap in the face.
So basically, what I'm getting from this video is that Giannis has been utterly selfish to the organization. He wants to go out there. He not even being selfish. Giannis has been a tryhard. He doing too much, bro. Just sit down. Just rest, man. You getting paid millions, gazillions, and trillions to just sit down and watch basketball. You could dap up all the NBA players, bro. Money, you could probably get popcorn on the sideline, get food, anything, money, and you could just chill and you get $1 million or something. But no, you want to play, re-aggravate injuries and stuff and hurt your body when you're older and more frail. I put that word out of the Getty's Images dictionary, bro. Hey. Like, bro, Giannis, I don't understand, bro. You just really doing too much right now. Just be calm. Why is you trying to be a tryhard, my nigga? This ain't Fortnite. Like, bro, you getting paid $1 million plus 12 more, like, just to chill and be on the sideline, fam. Come on. Accept your destiny. Grand Regent Antetokounmpo.
Not because they made the wrong call, but because they made the right call in the worst possible way. Which brings us to another big reason why Giannis is pissed. The contract.
Dang.
Lynn, what's going on?
Of course I gotta add.
We got kicked out.
Of course I gotta add. Let's see what the contract talking about.
So here's what nobody at home should lose sight of, because this is the actual engine driving this entire mess. It's not really about a knee. This is not about a scrimmage. This is about a contract. On October 1st, 2026, Giannis becomes eligible to sign a 4-year contract extension with the Milwaukee Bucks worth up to $275 million. If he signs it, he's a Buck through the end of the decade.
Yes, sir.
If he doesn't sign it, he has one guaranteed year left at $58.5 million.
Whew, hold on, that's too much bread.
He hit free agency in the summer of 2027. The Bucks owner, Wes Edens, has already admitted what everybody in the league knows. The likelihood that you'll just let him kind of play out the last year, we can't afford that. It's not consistent with what's good for the organization. The translation is, if Giannis doesn't sign that extension, we are trading him. The owner of the Milwaukee Bucks said that out loud to a national reporter.
Whoa, hold on, wait, no, hold on. We're not trading Giannis. We're not trading Giannis.
Watching this video, Mark Stein reported on April 6th that there was already a strong belief league-wide that a long-anticipated Giannis trade would finally happen this offseason, and the public acrimony of the last week has only made executives more convinced. It's not only Mark Stein. Chris Mannix at Sports Illustrated has already named 6 teams for what he called a bidding bonanza. The Knicks, the Warriors, and the Heat are the names that everybody keeps circling.
Hold on. Let me do my analyzation. So the New York Knicks, if we was to trade Giannis to the New York Knicks, to the Milwaukee Bucks, who would we get? Will we get Cat? I don't want Cat. Will we get Jalen Brunson? I don't want Brunch. Who will we get, bro? To the Golden State Warriors, who we get, my nigga? Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry? Or, like, they're not giving us Steph Curry, I'm obviously thinking. So, like, bro, I don't understand who we get, bro. To the Miami Heat, I promise you, if the Milwaukee Bucks trades for the Miami Heat and Bam Adebayo would be on the Milwaukee Bucks team, bro, I would literally be very, 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 very schizophrenically angry at the Milwaukee Bucks for trading for Bam Adebayo, bro. I do not care about Adebayo, bro. I do not care about him, bro. He scored 83 points, broke Kobe Bryant record. It was ruthless, aggressively for no reason, and he was literally trespassing territories on that all-time list for no reason, bro. He literally played against the Washington Wizards team that didn't have nobody on that team, bro. I don't care. Like, bro, he literally was doing too much, bro. He literally was doing too much. So I don't understand what he's doing. And who else would we like? We could trade with the San Antonio Spurs. We could get Victor Wembanyama. We could literally get him. But they're not gonna give him up, so I don't know what we're gonna do. We can't get Victor. Bro, it's not looking good.
To or the Los Angeles Lakers once LeBron James retires. And the sad part is the Bucks have tried to do everything over the last 18 months to try to convince Giannis to stay.
Please, Giannis, stay.
They waived and stretched Damian Lillard, meaning Milwaukee is literally paying Damian Lillard $113 million to play for the Portland Trailblazers.
For
then
no
they turned around
reason.
and gave Miles Turner a 4-year deal for north of
$100
million.
Bro, no. These niggas paid Damian Lillard $113 million to go back home and shoot 1,000 shots in the gym for free of charge, my nigga. He's living in a mansion and at home in a city that he's safe in. He don't got to worry about nothing. He good in the hood everywhere. Dame Dollar, Allah. Like, bro, it's stuff ain't fair sometimes.
Was viewed as a doomed act of desperation. And looking at this Bucks team right now, sitting at 30 and 47,
at least we're
no
third in the
playoffs
Central
for the
Division,
first
bro.
time in a decade. Their
At least we're
star
top 3 or
player
something.
publicly screaming at the front office, the NBA actively investigating them. Yeah, doomed is the right word for this team. Now go back to that line I told you guys to remember at the beginning of this video. I don't know where this relationship goes from here. That's not just frustration, guys. That's a guy that has one foot out the door telling you exactly where he's heading. So where does this end? Honestly, it's hard to see a version of this story where Giannis is on the Milwaukee Bucks next season. And I know Bucks fans hate me for this because I've been saying this for the past 2 years. But the trust is gone. The front office ghosted him. He went publicly and basically dared the league to investigate. The league is investigating.
And they investigated.
The Bucks are tanking, and the owner has already said the quiet part out loud about trading him. And the entire NBA is sitting there with cap space, draft picks, and a Google Doc full of trade offers ready to send on July 1st. The wildest part of this whole thing is Giannis still hasn't actually demanded a trade. He hasn't.
I do like Giannis, yeah.
According to him, what he wants is couples therapy. He wants to sit down with the Bucks, both sides talk it out, find a solution. Maybe
and
that's
literally
real.
Giannis is
Maybe he genuinely loves Milwaukee and wants this to work. Or maybe he's just being a smart professional, refusing to be the villain who quit on his city, while making it absolutely impossible for the Bucks to keep him. Both can be true, and honestly, both probably are. But here's what I keep coming back to. Giannis is the most loyal superstar of the generation. This is the guy who signed the Supermax to stay in Milwaukee when everybody in the media was telling him to leave. This is the guy who won a championship in this city. This is the guy who
brought a championship home, bro.
Who named his kids after his teammates, who has done every single right thing by this organization for over a decade. If this guy is standing in front of cameras saying slap in the face, and I don't know where the relationship goes,
I feel like
openly inviting the end.
Giannis said it's a slap in his face. I feel like the Bucks slapping me in my face too. They trying to trade Giannis. Giannis, I just got slapped, bro. I feel you, bro. Giannis, I feel your pain, bro. We both just got slapped in the face, and I don't like it as much as you don't like it, bro. That's why we got to sit through and endure.
Investigate his own front office. This is over. Like, it might take until July. It might take until the trade deadline next
unhappy,
February,
but the Bucks
it is over.
Bro.
The Bucks era of Giannis is ending in real time.
No, it's not.
Camera in the messiest possible way. And 9 games from now, when this regular season finally ends and the league closes its investigation, that is when the actual fireworks start. So let me know in the comment section down below.
Bro, I don't know. Hey, Giannis, bro. I pray you just stay, bro. I pray you just stay. Please don't leave us, bro. Please don't leave. I don't know what I'm gonna do if you leave us, bro. Cause I don't. Who am I look?